I'm afraid I'm still under the spell of Dorothy Parker's poem and her brilliant wit. If in our last lesson we looked at how absolute adjectives were used to exaggerate the cliché of offering one perfect rose, this time I'd like to focus on word formation and how a tiny diminutive can actually mark a romantic gesture. The word I'm referring to appears in her second stanza. I knew the language of the floweret. My fragile leaves, it said, his heart enclose. Love long has taken for his amulet one perfect rose. The word floweret is formed from the noun flower. By adding the diminutive suffix let, we imply a smaller, perhaps more fragile version of that flower. You can see this same suffix at work in words like booklet, droplet, or starlet. But pay close attention, a diminutive suffix does not automatically equal a term of endearment. Take the word starlet. It is commonly used to describe a young actress, but it often carries a patronizing undertone, implying someone who only has the pretense of being a star without actually being one. A starlet is definitely not a goat like Meryl Streep. So, what other diminutive suffixes are out there? There is ling, which we can see in duckling or gosling for baby birds. But this suffix can also turn sharply derogatory. Think of words like hireling or underling. If someone calls you an underling, let's just say they do not respect you at all. But is there a productive diminutive suffix with a genuinely positive meaning? Yes, it's the suffix y or ie as seen in birdie, doggy, sweetie, body, or bestie, or names like Lizzie, Annie. Its primary function is affection and endearment. Now, when do we use y and when do we use ie? Often they are interchangeable, like in auntie or auntie. However, the spelling ie is particularly popular in Scottish and British English for creating cozy, affectionate nouns like nightie or bestie. So the next time a starlet sings like a birdie and gets a floweret, you'll know exactly how those words were built. Just remember that their emotional weight, whether sweet or mocking, depends entirely on the context. As seen, when it comes to expanding our vocabulary, the sky's the limit.